What is up, guys? It is me, Oparer, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here for Danganronpa Chapter 3, and we are entering into investigation time. Well, not investigation time, sorry. Class trial time. Here we go. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello! Hello, hello! He's multiplied. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks like that way because it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy.
You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Oh, okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it, for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. No!
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations till when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's head there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right, I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive and for the two that lost their lives. Hifumi, Taka. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed our two friends. The killer is one of you. Someone right here. Let's go. No more talking, no more I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly and began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Oh no, I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slowed open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see you all gathered together like this, I just realized how few of there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. You really are, Monokuma. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Oh, and so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. What can you do? Class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic
I
explanation
know.
of the class trial.
We know this.
If you can figure out, then
I
I'll
know.
punish everyone this
I know.
Now then.
Yeah.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I
Oh,
don't know
you're
anything
so
about
cute.
it.
I love
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Wow.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
Time to break that
Blueprint for the
evidence.
suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, The evidence is quite
Well, I
compelling.
mean, yes and no.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
Yes and
How
no.
many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Hiro. Is Hiro really the killer? Or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Bring out the evidence. I think the first one is going to be, make your argument. Yasuhiro's message. Okay, so we're going to break her
Everything we found
blueprint.
in your room, the blueprints, the suit
Ah.
parts, they are all proving out that you are.
Oh,
the
I missed
culprit.
it. No.
It's not true.
Oh no, I missed it. I knew it was going to be about the blueprints. No. Why? Because it's the handwriting. I know.
Everything we found in the blueprints, the
Go.
suit parts,
Yes, I hit it. I was worried I hit the... Okay, there we go. That's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Yeah, that's the thing.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
The handwriting's obviously different.
Yep.
Wouldn't you say?
I mean, no Hiro wrote that
When you
message.
compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made
Yep.
both of them.
Oh,
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
that could be... Oh, I lost my screen. That could be a good point.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Oh,
Come
Sakura.
on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
True.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
100% don't think he's the culprit.
He's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Oh, Ryukia! Oh,
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is
Ryukia!
it like Hiro said? Was there really someone
No,
running around in a
Hiro
second
was in
suit?
the
The
robo.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
Who was in the
Hiro.
Robo-Justice suit?
Hiro was in the Robo Justice suit. It's the Illuminati! It's totally the Illuminati! No, it was Hiro. We know it was Hiro.
Other
Ooh.
than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else. it could
Yeah,
be.
that's obviously Hiro.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never
But
found any kind of
Is
second
the person in the suit the murderer? That's
Then
the
there
thing.
can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
But
That doesn't make any
he's in.
sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Yep.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Thank you,
So what you're
Ryukia.
saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Exactly.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Yes.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first.
I agree,
Let's get that
Ryukia.
out the way.
I am so on your side right now.
Stop trying to boss us around.
I'm so on
Things
Ryukia's
have
side.
Proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for
Ah,
Taka's life was found.
okay.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Okay.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
The things that we use, yes, I can tell you. The blue tarp, but also the respiratory dolly. I got it! That's like a, Phoenix Wright thing. There's still one more thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got the repository dolly, and this one.
I got it!
Okay,
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
yeah. What?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room,
Yeah,
and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yeah.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
yeah.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Yeah.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Yes.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Ding, ding, ding,
Okay,
ding.
that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body.
Yeah. Cool. And when we
But when the
returned,
body
it was
disappeared,
gone.
So did the doll.
Yes.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
Okay. It was there.
so did the doll.
Pretty simple stuff. I mean,
In
why do we
other
need
words, you think they use the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
a... Yes.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
No.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yes.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is
Okay.
it not possible that it was in the repository all along?
No,
And you simply
I'm
didn't realize it?
I've got
She's
proof.
raised an objection. How do you
With
respond?
proof!
There is no
I have
sense in
proof.
being
I
wrong.
have proof.
Nobody
I have
expects
proof.
much
I
from
have
you
proof.
all except
I
the
have
fact
proof.
that
I
you
don't care.
hardly understand what is going on around you.
Shut up, Celeste. No one likes you. Oh, being so mean. I can't. If I can just explain why the dolly must be moved to. Is this one of those? Right click, left click, right click, click. Oh. We're gonna have a lot of these, aren't we?
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you.
So I
You
can't.
miserable wretch.
I can't just waste my bullets now.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
Oh no.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh shit.
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Oh god. This is getting bad.
I cannot agree.
I forgot how to.
Fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Oh shucks. This has gotten really hard, guys.
You miserable wretch.
Can you stop with the negative?
I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Oh, final strike. Oh,
This should prove it.
oh, I was nervous. I didn't think I'd make that one. Okay, we beat it. We've taken down Celeste's first bullet time battle.
You're asking for proof
Okay.
that the dolly moved.
Ooh,
I have it right here.
that was intense. Oh, that was
when
scary.
I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood
Sure did.
stain. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The
Yep.
killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
Correct.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
And the
so
drive.
there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Boom! Town! Chuckalaka-laka. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that
Well,
much?
anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's
Okay.
get back to the main subject.
Which, I forgot what it was.
The subject of how Robo-Justice
Cause,
didn't do
yeah,
it.
right. Blah, blah, blah,
Because if
blah.
it's not a killer robot, then
Then,
what kind of robot is it?
I'm
it's a
not
normal.
sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Okay.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Oh, the arms. It'll be clear. Oh, what does he mean by that? You can't, like, twist your... You can't... It's so, like... It was so restrictive. When you... Yeah, it was so restrictive. How would you be able to bend over, pick him up, and all that kind of stuff?
As
Oh.
we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Okay.
And from there,
The body? Yeah. The culprit wrapped the body,
Yeah.
loaded it onto the dolly, and wheeled it off.
now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have...
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All you'd have to do is bend over.
No! You can't bend over in this suit! Yes! That makes so much sense! Well done, Piyukiya!
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you
You
stoop
stoop
down
down
low.
low. Low, you gotta get
If
low.
you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Ding, ding, ding.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Remember? I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight. Can't be in.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
Correct.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you
Boom,
couldn't
boom,
bend
boom,
over.
boom.
well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Then there would be
You can't even
footprints.
see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
True.
It'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Yep.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're
No.
ready to move the body?
You can't. There's absolutely no cause of. You can't take it off by yourself. Yep.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
Yep. On the back there was the middle hinge. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true.
Oh.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Ding ding.
You really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Nope.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Exactly.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
And so, yeah, we've totally, like, freedom of suspicion.
Really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot.
I feel like someone's...
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Yes.
You all
Okay.
got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Yeah, we've seen the
If whoever was in
photo.
that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Well,
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
yes. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
That's not a
Individuals
fact, though. That's
inside
a
the suit and the
statement.
culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt. Yeah.
How?
That's
What?
gotta be
How
right.
did you? What? How did you?
Hold on a second.
Oh my God! Did that really
It's
just?
still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Agreed.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Agreed.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't
Yes,
we explore every
I
single
agree,
possibility?
Kyoko. I
Instead
wanna.
of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Exactly.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's
we
review
go.
this series of unfortunate events
From the beginning.
Maybe we'll uncover something new.
So what is the beginning?
What a pain in the ass!
You're a pain in
I
the
don't
ass.
disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Because I'm not voting
Plus,
Hiro.
maybe we'll get
Neither
to
is
find out where the
Byakuya,
heck
and neither is
Kyoko was when
Kyoko.
everything went down.
Yeah.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
Okay, let's do
I
this.
suppose we could start with this morning.
Woo!
Four
Okay.
of us gathered together in the dining hall.
Makoto, Hina, Kyoko,
and
and
myself.
myself.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed
Nobody.
up. So we went to look for everyone.
Everyone.
That was around 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Disappeared.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the
In the
rec
rec
room,
room.
and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems
Correct.
I was unconscious for about an
Were
hour
you,
after I was
though?
attacked by my mystery assailant. I
Okay.
know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a
A
little,
little
after 7.
after 7. Okay.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it
Correct.
turns out, it was
Robo
Justice.
Justice.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Okay. This is a good recap.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya
Byakuya.
and Toko, and
Byakuya.
then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Okay.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect.
Cool.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office.
Okay. Not long after, huh? What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When
Okay.
Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor.
Which makes sense,
And
you know?
soon after that,
Yeah.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yeah. That's what you claim. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream from someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Hifumi screamed and somehow died. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Fumi's. This is bad. No, I did that.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
Yep.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
Correct.
While Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Correct. Which is all.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
I think I know.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Correct. Which is when we found
Meanwhile,
Taka.
We had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We
Yep.
must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
Yep.
Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Yes.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Hifumi.
Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab,
This is a lot of
we ran
recapping.
into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
The body disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Correct.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Okay. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when
Okay.
we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Yep.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Correct.
And after some time,
We found
Celeste
them.
informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yep.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if that's true,
Ah, this is so confusing.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Okay.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then,
Okay,
let's
makes
get
sense.
started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Taka. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Time of death? His watch? Did he die? Monokuma file number 3.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Yeah.
I wonder if he died before,
or perhaps it was after.
we already know what order they were killed in. Taka
Do we?
came last
what makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Okay.
True that Hifumi, while Taka's death came.
See? So it's obvious Taka
So-
came after.
The justice hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding, I wonder if perhaps it was. We
as-
already know what Taka came last
What makes
I
you
think-
say that?
because of the numbering of the justice
I
hammers.
think. Oh, that was the wrong answer. Okay, we don't know the order. Oh, I didn't realize I don't get. Oh,
Regarding
I didn't realize that I don't get my health
we
back.
already know what order they were killed in. Taka
No,
came
ah! This,
because of the numbering
so,
of the
oh, I'm just firing. Wait, can my? Does this give me? Does the shooting the thing? Wait, let me try right clicking one of the.
So, regarding, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were
Do
killed
we
in.
though? What? Whoa. What? I'm confused. Failed. What? 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 Nobody believes me. No. Uh-oh. Have we come to? Well then, the. I don't. What? I might. It would appear that the one with the however Makoto is, it looks like they're real. Is it? Yes. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
I can't give up now. Okay. Now get all my health back. What? But the two things that I shot, I can collect up statements. Can't I?
Regarding Taka's, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
I don't know how to do that. Wait, I
Because
can.
of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with justice while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
We're numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already
Okay,
know Taka
so
came
I
last.
think.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed.
Okay, so I think if I collect the numbering and then shoot the order, I think that's what it's getting
I
at.
wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order.
Okay, there we go. Oh god, that was confusing. I was so confused. Break!
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
That is
If
true.
anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Okay.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order,
Yeah.
but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. Okay, Hangman's Gambit. What led us to? There's a. I know the word. Okay. We need an S. Give me an S, because it's a wristwatch. Hey. Wrist. Now I need an A. I need a C. Give me a C. C. Give me an H. Wristwatch. That one was easy. That one was way easier than the one for Toko. Oh, Toko. Complete. Okay.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch.
Correct.
Look, it broke with the hands pointing
Just past 6
o'clock.
o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Yep. It was working. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Tucker's irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointing at us. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6
this morning. Yep.
That would be his official time of death.
There we
But
go.
If that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep. Well
And
before.
before Celeste was attacked
Yep.
this morning, which happened around 7.
Yep.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Ding ding.
Simple facts slipped past all of us.
Because we were
made
just
the wrong
so.
assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Yep.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Yep.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Yep.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yes.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in
Nope.
the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Yep.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's
Wow.
That's right.
Not really.
With him, at least, we're all safe.
Not really. We all thought that's when it happened. That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurses. This is bad. Come on. We have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were
Yeah,
all together.
but the thing is,
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
whilst that could be, I don't think that's when he
Totally
died.
true. We're all in the clear.
Nope.
Oh, I know.
Nope.
They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later
No,
on.
that's not how it happened either.
Where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
But
Since
is that
all
when...
of us were there together, clearly none of us...
That wasn't when he died!
And it does not. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Oh my
When his
god,
body
this is
vanished
killing
from the
me
nurse's
because of...
office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room.
This is
correct?
frustrating me.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out
Just
in the
say
equipment room
something.
the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it?
No.
She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Exactly.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Yep.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Correct.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Okay.
So what now, Kyoko?
I've got so much I can say.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
Correct.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In
Agreed.
particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
Okay.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body.
Maybe
And according
he
to what
walked
Celeste
up.
said,
That's what I think. So, I've got this giant scenario in my head. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. It would seem so. Okay, so
his body apparently disappeared in the 1
it's
minute.
killing me.
humans
I
took their
know.
eyes off of it.
I swear I know the
To
answer.
carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Yep.
What? How?
Don't kill
Dead
him.
body were to move itself.
Yep. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Moved on its own?
No, not another.
I'm so
I
excited.
don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Alive?
Yep.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out
Yep,
of the nurse's
that's what I'm
office,
saying.
but simply walked out on his own?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, we found his body.
No, you
He
didn't.
was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Yep,
That it isn't possible.
it is. The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? And I have proof. Make your argument. What have I got? Is it broken wrist? Oh, that's not gonna help me. So I need to absorb
Are
something.
you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is if Hifumi was dead.
Nope.
And you know that surely you heard the body discovery and Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Did I get it? Okay, so I want to break it for the
Are you saying that when we first found there's
Yes.
a chance
No. Hifumi was
It's
dead,
not
and you know
impossible,
that
'cause-
surely you heard the body. Hifumi's dead, and that is.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yep. It was for Tucker.
Are you saying that when we first
Okay.
there's a chance
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body discovery and that Hifumi's dead body had been.
Wrong. Tucker's dead body had been found. Tucker's dead body, not Hifumi's. Tucker's. That was an announcement for Tucker.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Yep.
Of course
Exactly.
it was.
No.
The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Actually.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Yep.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
Ding ding
So there's
ding.
a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
Boom.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Correct.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together.
He's gonna be like, nope.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
But
What I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't
ooh.
answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
For the first time.
He said it's only broadcast when a body
For
is
the
discovered
first
for the first
time.
time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Yep.
Huh? Later on?
When we
Exactly.
found them both
We
together.
heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Twice. The second body discovery announcement, the first time it was played was when we found each body of and the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
But did we rediscover the 2 bodies, or did we... Ding dong, ding dong. A body has been discovered a certain amount of time, blah blah blah.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yep.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement
Shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Yep.
being discovered for the first time.
Which
So when we
was
found Hifumi
Hifumi.
the first time in the nurse's office,
Yes!
he
He wasn't actually dead!
meaning
Yeah.
he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him
Yep.
in the repository.
Yep.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yep.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still
Oh,
alive.
but I do.
Okay then.
Oh,
Let's
but
take another
I
look at
do.
the events surrounding the discovery of his
Ah, my
Then it
god.
should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
Come on.
This whole thing is pointless.
You're annoying, Celeste. There has to be proof that shows... I have it. It's either his glasses or the wifey thing. Oh! Fumi's glasses! Yay! Oh my god.
Well, here's one thing we do. The first time we found him
Okay, yep.
his body disappeared.
Yep.
The next time it was in the
But when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Wrong! His glasses were a notable difference. I'm so excited. I'm loving this. Oh my
In
god.
fact, there was one clear
One
difference
clear
between
difference.
Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
Yep.
His glasses.
Yep.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Yep.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Oh sure. Oh sure. You see, when he
When
died.
we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Yep.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Yep.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Sure did. Was da 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 da. Where is it? Take that.
It was a glass
I'm getting so
cleaning box
excited.
featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
The same one on the
One look
camera.
at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the
Ding.
mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Yep.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Which means.
It was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
I'm impressed you remembered that.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this.
Ah, this is so
I
fun.
see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead
Ah.
using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Here we go.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. it belonged to Hifumi.
Yep.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
He wasn't
What I'm
dead.
saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Because he
Surely
cleaned
that
them.
is true. He does not mean he wiped
Oh,
the
but
blood
it
off
does.
himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Bing bing.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
Yep.
So
'cause-
let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Yes.
And he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible,
Yep.
wouldn't you say?
Yes, yes, yes.
If he was just pretending to be dead,
How did he die?
what was with all that blood?
Oh, that's obvious. No, we're in the nurse's
The
office.
fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Pretty much.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
He probably
But
got
he
some kind of
crazy when he had
disease.
to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Yep.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Hifumi. Hifumi. Da-da-da.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Oh, I love this.
That also explains how
It's
the
all
door to
working
the
out.
repository got locked.
The
Yep.
door was locked?
Yep.
After the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for him, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
Yep.
And the repository door can only be locked from
From
the
the
inside.
inside.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was
Oh,
already
this is
inside.
so exciting.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He
Boom.
convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Boom.
Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
One of the
But
assailants
that means he took part in the murders.
of himself.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Ooh, you've got more.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has
I
yet
don't
to be
even know it.
revealed.
I don't.
You know what I'm talking
I'm
about,
sold.
right,
No.
Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh, the piece of paper. Could it be the note? Where's the note? Where's the note Hifumi had? Ding ding. Just wink.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yep. Down his
Hidden note?
pants.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yeah.
Yes, his pants.
Yeah.
Okay, well, forget about that. Take a look at what the
Okay.
note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wow.
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Correct.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
Because.
Not the same?
Nope.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that
Taka.
person could only have been... I got it!
Taka.
That's right! Taka! The killer
Oh,
used
this
this
is
note
great.
to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here!
What?
Objection! Objection!
Why?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yep.
Whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Nope.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Correct.
Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. The proof is that Tucker had a scrap of the paper in his hand. None of that's what I need. None of that is what I want. Yeah.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy.
But
No.
remember what the note said. What time did it say?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Oh. The time has everything to do. Oh.
Huffy had the note, right?
Yep. Huffy had the note.
But remember
Nope.
what time did it say?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The
Oh.
note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Hey, stop spinning! Did I get it? Oh, I got it just on time. Woo. The spinning was scaring me. Got him. Okay.
No, there absolutely is
Is
a connection.
a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The
Yep.
note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka
Taka
was
was murdered.
We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Correct.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet.
Where?
The equipment room, right?
Which is
Oh.
where Taka was killed.
Oh.
I see.
I didn't even think
So,
about that.
Taka was murdered at both the time and place, written in the note.
Correct.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Whoa, that's hard.
Well, when you put it like that. No further objections.
Thank you.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yep.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
Yeah.
If they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Wow.
Down his pants, no less.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Yep.
He stole it?
He sure
Here's
did.
your proof. Go ahead, show us.
Oh, I have proof. The torn note piece. Man, I'm lucky I've got all this, like, the torn note and everything. Alright. Kiyotaka, scrap piece of paper. Present it. Do it. Hurry up. Oh, I'm getting so
When I
uncomfortable in
searched
this
Taka's
chair.
body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of
Small
paper.
scrap of paper.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is...
Da-da-da-dun.
I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Woo!
And Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Equal. Yep.
They were in the
That's
same
equal.
piece of paper.
That's an equal sign, right? Equal.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note.
Yep.
There's only one way to explain it.
One
Taka
way.
died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one
small scrap.
Did I get all that right?
Correct.
That means Hifumi knew
We
the
still
note
aren't
was
even on who it was.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Ding ding.
Oh, yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Ding ding.
In fact,
In
he was
fact.
behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
No.
Sorry, no.
No. I
When
really.
we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.